Okay, so these are the 4 files I'm going to bulk upload. So what I need to do is I need to zip them together into a zipped folder. Now the main rules are for creating these zipped files is that you can't include folders. You can have different types of files, that's okay, but you need to be aware of how big they all are. So I think as a rule of thumb, you don't want to go more than 20 megabits in full size. So these ones are all less than 1 megabyte each, so this is going to be quite small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight and select them all. I'm going to right click on them and I'm going to choose send to, and I'm going to choose as compressed or zipped folder. Now I'm going to give it a name. I'm just going to call this one CAD Resources. It doesn't really matter what I call a folder because it will remember the names of all the individual files. So the main thing is that each of these files here have got the correct name. I'm going to get that out of the way now. Here I am back in the LMS. I'm going to go for this thing on the left called bulk upload. Choose the bulk upload folder, and again I'm going to go through. So this one's going to go into ICT Junior. It's going into the central repository. This is going to be for year 9. And it's going to be for computer-aided design. So this topic was created earlier. Remember, you have to be a head of department to create topics. Self-source because it's mine, and a description. I'm just going to say CAD Resources. Doesn't really matter with a description here because they're going to individually get put in afterwards anyway. Choose my file. So there's the one, CAD Resources, the zipped folder. Click open, and all I got to do now is hit save. And what's happening, if you look down in the bottom left side over here, it gives me the percentage of upload done. So obviously when it gets to 100%, they should all then appear in my learning objects. So this is a little PDF telling me that it's put all those in the right place, and there's the names of them and so on. But if I go over here now and check, here's my learning objects. They should be in my central repository, and they should be under ICT Junior in year 9. And there they are. Now one thing that we could do as well, we could individually assign these by clicking on them and going through the assignment class assign as we did with the individual one earlier by clicking class assign here. But what I'm going to have a go at this time is doing assigning multiple resources. So I'm going to choose this feature here, and again I'm going to go to where they all are, and I'm going to add them in one at a time by clicking on them and clicking the add button. So this is going to save us time rather than having to do everything individually. So all those 4 now can be class assigned in one go. I'm going to hit class assign. I'm going to choose, again, it's not going to be my class, it's going to be all classes, because I'm going to give it to everybody this time in year 9 ICT. So there's the first one. Now if I shift click I can get them all in one go. So there's all the year 9 classes for ICT. I'm going to add those in and I'm going to hit save. So that's assigned all those 4 resources to all of those classes in one go, and I can obviously go in and I can check out any of the individual resources by clicking on them, and they'll show me over here where they've been assigned. And exactly the same, if I want to unassign them, I simply click the delete here next to that class, and if I want to remove them from the actual repository after I've unassigned them here, I come up and I click on the delete button and I remove them.